Yes, hello, good morning, good people. Yes, hello, good morning, beautiful people. It's been a pleasure waking up this morning to take a walk over to the park. I want to take this opportunity to actually thank you guys very much. This is I Am Pato, previously known as I Am Patrick Justice on YouTube. Coming your way this morning again, depending on where you're watching me from. So it's a happy day. Hope your day has been, or rather your night has been good, and your morning has started very well. Mine is quite good. And I'm happy, unto the day the Lord has made. So it's a pleasure to be on your screens again today. Please permit me, however, on today's topic. Usually I do general type of vlogging, mainly exploring the world, having traveled here and there. I'm quite new actually on the YouTube scene as a person, but I have always watched YouTube from many years back, using them for as an educator that I am, for finding solutions to problems stemming from things like when I got my car about 6 years, when I got my BMW about six years ago, I didn't realize that it was an electronic BMW, is a convertible, but I had to use YouTube to find simply the petrol tank, how to open it, because when I bought the car it came as a package with a full tank of petrol, so I didn't immediately had to put petrol in it. But when I now decided it was time to put petrol in it, I got to the gas station, and do you believe it, I didn't know exactly how to open up the tank. So that was my first, another encounter of having to go on YouTube. But I've used YouTube many times, for solutions like that. I didn't realize that YouTube was actually used the way we're using it today. I became conscious of YouTube the way we're using it now, that I now have a channel as such. Was due to the fact that I think sometime last year, my son said he wanted to start doing YouTube, and I questioned myself inside, why did he want to do YouTube? What's there for him? Because he was actually, doing very well, lived in Dubai and all that. And so I now went into YouTube trying to do some homework. I realized that I've actually been watching YouTube, but I've been seeing different type of scenes. I've been seeing Nigerian movies, and all other things that I see on YouTube was actually part of what basically content creating. I didn't realize much about that, but I've seen many people before like that, keeping content, vlogging, but didn't really take it that serious until it was my son's turn to go on YouTube. Some might ask, why am I saying this today as a topic? I'm actually saying this as a topic because it was only at that time, towards his birthday, because he was born in October, late October. And I realized that there's this guy, Marwa, from Yabuhanze in Kenya, that I've been watching every now and again. And I realized, okay, is this what my son wanted to do? And incidentally, my son and Marwa were born about the same time. He's born late October 1990, making him 33, about the same age with Marwa. And Marwa had his birthday last year, November, December. It was a carnival, and everybody came from every part of the world that was very elating. And I tell you, from then on, I fell more in love with YouTube vlogging and content creating. And I became very familiar with most of the persons in, in Yabohanze, and the magnificent Marwa, and his good handiwork, and how he has helped the village, starting from Mama Ann's home that was built in about 10 days thereabout, to meeting other people like, I know his sister, Dimwango, David Jr. brother, his parents, congrats mom, his dad, get to Reba, I am Paris, it's not so, his uncle Muhammad, and a few other people there, including his PA, Marwa's PA. So I've come to know, and I've been since November, December last year, I have followed you guys religiously. And then of course Rocio, our new bride stroke spouse. Now, to the tune of why I actually decided to make noise, or to celebrate you guys this morning, I hope you don't receive this negatively. No negative intention meant at all. Rather, it is all happiness. I see you guys in Africa there as my family. I see Marwa as my son, having a son of his age. And so whatever I would like for my son, I would like it for Marwa and every other person. This brings me to having watched Rocio yesterday, lamented on, or rather cross-checking and asking herself why, is she in Yabohanze? It dawned on me. I did leave a small comment of advice and, heart-straightening in her video last night, but overnight, I was compelled within me to leave this video, because I tried to have reached Marwa maybe via Instagram or other methods, but I couldn't reach him. These are big guys that you cannot easily reach. Okay, so hence I decided to make this little video with the hope that he will see it and receive it, very well, and also will cheer up Rocio. By the way, I'm in the park now. This is the Beans Park, walking along. Okay, just enjoying the breeze in the morning. My wife Patsy and Hustler went the other way around. They left home before me, so I'm trying to catch them up, and so I took the opposite direction so that we'll meet somewhere in front rather than chasing after them from behind. Okay, yeah, so like I was saying, having heard Rocio cry out, trying to check about why she was there, why she's in Yabohanze, it dawned on me that I can see that, and I'm sure many of you could also see as well, by those questions that she's asking herself, being a bad day or not a bad day, I think she's actually checking herself and coming to a realization of what it means to be a married or a spouse, okay, with a person, being this is the first time, and also being pregnant, okay. And I know that there's, pregnancy hormones are here, and I know that pregnancy may have some sort of hormones that need to be checked to an extent. So what I'm trying to say here is that I feel to convey to Marwa to kind of calm down and focus more on Rocio. You guys have less than 9 months to bring in a baby into this earth. So what I'm trying to say is that you should focus your content creating around Rocio and the pregnancy. to bring her, to make her not think she's alone or lonely, so that she can begin to have a sense of belonging, a sense of familyhood that she's preparing herself into, or that she's got herself into. Okay, so I don't mean to be rude in any nature, but I think the content that's coming out of your hands right now is more of reputation and becoming kind of burdensome, in the sense that people like Gake, Gituriba, and a few others are doing the same thing, mostly starting from the villa. The villa, of course, is a fantastic building, very imposing, and within the village, anyone sees it, obviously, it's quite beautiful to see. However, I feel, as a parent to a son, that Marwa should forget about some of the unnecessary things. For example, I also watched yesterday where you were actually talking about, you had put speakers on your ceilings up and down. Now, to me, if you ask me, even though it's a beautiful thing to have, I don't think it's a priority as such. However, it's already done, because I don't know you from what I've come to know you, because you're a public figure. Being a public figure, you have put me and a few others into your life. And so, I hope you will take this advice and not feel that I'm insulting you or trying to poke nose into your matters. Rather, I'm not actually. Instead, I'm seeing you as if I live with you, as if I've met you, I've never met you before, as if we're a family. Okay? That's why I'm actually saying all of this thing, and I hope any of you out there that hears this should not look at it in negative aspect. I'm not trying to be negative here. Okay? Because I don't think you are such of a music lover. So putting the speakers in the house there is not actually a priority as such. However, it's been done. What I believe you focus on is on making your villa a home, such that Rocio would get busy, have something to look forward to in the mornings when she wake up. Focus on your kitchen, for example. Let there be a decent, good kitchen. You keep talking about the kitchen from many months, but it doesn't seem to. I don't know whether you've ordered it, but I think it's a priority. Another priority is start working with Rocio to get to convert one of your rooms for your new baby. Getting the room ready, the baby's room ready, as well as the nursery. That is enough content, because you are Marwa. Anything you showcase, people will watch it still. But start with this so that people can begin to actually follow and watch what you have here. You understand me? So the room, the baby's room and nursery is what you start creating now. Staying more with her, walking around with her, doing things with her, recording it, going to antenatal with her. It's better, because what happens is you leave her at home most times and you will keep going to Gitiriba and other people's sites, while she's at home. And I think once you asked her why you don't want to stay at home, that was actually, I picked it up, but I felt, hey guys, you're here.
Come here.
Hustler, you're here. How are you? Big boy.
Oh my God, I didn't even know it was you.
Oh, you know it was me?
No. Oh my God.
I thought I should go around and follow you guys. Instead of chasing you from behind, I said let me come the opposite way.
Looking back for you, but we didn't see how we said off.
Yeah. So how has it been so far?
Very good, man.
Oh, that was good. Very good. Okay. Carry on anyway. Meet Patsy here. Patsy, say hello.
Hi.
Okay. Yeah, that's Patsy and the hustler there. So, yeah. Yeah, so like I was saying, guys, yeah. I was saying that although maybe, I'm sure, being in the park, it's going to be noisy. So please pardon the breezy noise, the windy sound, okay? And I hope you could hear me clearly as well. Yeah, so, you know, more content creating with her. The last time you mentioned when you were in Gitriba's land and she came there, you said to her, why don't you're not at home? That I picked up that. What was she doing at home? She's meant to be with you. So create content around her. But by all means, I don't mean you should leave your crew or your commandos like Gitriba, Gake and others, Uncle Mo and all that. No, of course. Still see them, but let it be on a scheduled basis. Because right now, you have a wife, even though you're not if married, a wife or a spouse living with you, you have a baby coming together. That should be your focus now. Give her a sense of belonging, a sense of, that she's actually, because right now she's searching her life, trying to realize. It was beautiful seeing the two of you together for about 2 months when you went to South Africa, Namibia, and other parts of East Africa to South Africa that you went to. It was beautiful to see that. And I feel, I'll meet you guys here. Carry on, okay? I'll meet you guys here. All right, so, yeah, like I was saying, yeah. So, I'm just sitting on the bench here in the park. Okay? So, yeah, so like I was saying, your being together was beautiful in your 2 months travel before you came back again to Nyabohanze, the villa. So you need to really switch gears now. Your content from now on should be more with Rocio, so that you can begin to build a family together. Be more open-eared and listen and compassionate with her and loving with her, so that she will not start questioning her, so she can stop questioning herself about, because obviously she's not African, and having been with you now in Africa all of these years, all of these months, all of this month would definitely, take a toll in her. Even if it's yourself, I'm sure you will feel the same. So, taking your stride, and also, you don't have. Also, another thing I want to point out is, in part of your new switched gear with Rocio, go and get yourself a small car. Nothing too expensive, obviously. You don't need that for now. But because of the fact that you have a baby coming, start preparing the ground for all of that. I don't know if you're already doing that, but get yourself more like a small safari, not the big safari Jeep that you mentioned that you liked. That's too bogus. Get yourself a small one, something like a Suzuki Vitara. I don't know if you have it in, in Kenya or Sahara. It's a kind of a small mini Jeep. So that you can plow the village terrain very well, so that you can also go start doing some little shoppings, baby wears, baby showers, ornaments, nursery preparation, all of those things. And you can also be able to take Rocio, instead of using bikes. Are you going to be using bike when the baby is born and have a third party all the time? If it's not, like Gitriba, obviously you can see he's found a passion right now as he's building, so you need to get yourself that little small car so you can, drive yourself and Rocio as a family to the neighboring shopping centers that you guys normally go to in Kenya, then, near Nyabohanze, and begin to pick up stuff, making it your home. I was quite elated when I saw the chairs, the sofa that you guys got, and in no time, it was changed again to a building site. You don't, take things easy. The building sites, all of those things that you do in your house can take time to to complete. Rome was not built in a day, so you don't have to complete your house in one swift before you move in. You're already there now. Begin to make it a home, so that all the other things that will come gradually. It could take many months or years to complete the house, but at least the structure is there. Okay, so you guys drive yourself into town, do some little shopping, so that with the kitchen, it doesn't have to be an elaborate big kitchen for now, even though you have that in mind, but create something more decent than what you have right now, which, many things are on the floor, so create, an atmosphere where, she can have more modern cooking utensils and tools like microwave, and all of those sort of things, so that she can, so you guys can go to town, go to supermarkets that you have around around you there, buy some English and international type dishes, so that she can begin to make her own choice of dish rather than eating only what is there. I know you guys like fruit a lot. I see you guys in your breakfast, but rather than eating all the African type meal and converting her automatically into Africanness, do it gradually, so that with this kitchen and this going out with her to buy English stuff, she can be able to make them herself, and have a change in her diet as well, and that will give her something to think about, show her belongingness and accommodation and all of that. That is what I think Rocio needs right now. She's madly in love with you, yes, don't get me wrong. You guys are planning on traveling to Argentina to see her parents in about 2 months, according to you guys, which is quite good. But before this time, you need to really bond with her, because, and think about marriage as well, because you're not married to her straight away, and you don't want her to change her mind. You don't want her to, to start to question whether she should continue with this relationship or not. Because that's actually what she's doing right now. I tell you, having watched you guys all of this time, you need to, cherish, who you have in Rocio, and, sit up, forget about mediocrity, about childishness, and quickly mature. Because because having a child on the way is maturity, instant maturity. So follow that trait. Do not let her go. Show her how much you love her, and let her integrate more. Let her do her own thing sometimes. Make, opportunity, great availability for her to be able to explore some things for herself as well. By that I mean, have her more closer. Focus more on between now and the birth of your child. On more on great content around that, so that she's involved, so you can have something to think about. So her mind will be, placed within you. Okay, because right now she's in the crossroad, and so you need to really help her out here. Even your mom contracts mom, congrats mom, is actually helping as well. But obviously, you don't invite her much into your lives, and but I could tell, that she has a lot to say, but she's bottling it up within her. Sorry about her accident, and the healing, and I hope the hand heals much better. You mentioned yesterday that you went took something, maybe some medication to the hospital and all of that. Those are contents that you can also create as well. Rocio did ask questions of Gake and Uncle Mo, and even yourself, on how you guys feel, on a bad day. The answers you gave, made Rocio laugh, but I didn't think it came to the bottom of what she was asking for. Especially, you said that you know how to talk your way. That's not what we want to hear. Talk your way through what? Instead, she wanted you to try to place yourself in her shoes, even though you may not necessarily be in her shoes. We cannot be on anybody's shoes, but we can imagine that. Okay? So, with congrats mom, like I said, bottling up issues in her mind. I remember even Davy, your younger brother, tends to sometimes place your mom on the hot spot by bringing a video and asking her a question. And your mom takes a deep breath. I could tell from looking at her, she wasn't prepared for that question. It was on the spot, it was unnecessary. But she tried to, have a brave face and, and to manage the question, you know. So you need to also seek, you know, see points of views from her, you know, so that you weigh point of views from her, from your dad, and from other friends around you, you know, just like I'm doing right now. It's just part of what I'm doing here. So you put one together. I'm not saying that I'm absolutely correct, 100% correct, but I want you to begin to have a so what mind, to always ask yourself the question, so what? And that's what I would want, you know, my son to do. Despite seeing you as a son, I see you as a friend. Okay, I see you as a family. All the Abu Hanzi folks, I see them as family, and you guys are doing very, very well there. Keep up the good work, you know, remain as steadfast. But please, I would like to see a kind of a more bonding videos and vlogs between you and Rocio towards the child that you guys are bringing into the world very soon, and life after that. All these are things you need to be prepared for, and start to, you know, brace yourself to understand that this, what you are together now, it's more like marriage. You call her your wife all the time, yeah, it's more like marriage. And this is just the beginning of it. So you need to, you know, project where you want to see yourselves together. And when the child is eventually born, what sort of life you want to live after that. I know you're going to be traveling as well. All this need to be planned, organized, mapped out, you know, so that Rocio would have something she can work and look towards. I remember you mentioning, most times I see you ask her questions to help do a kind of a companionship where she helps you to think sometimes. So you can see she's also a very smart lady. So give her the sense of planning for the family. She did complain that the house is always very busy, visitors coming in and now. Obviously, I see her point of view. And you have also, you know, seen that as well. Since after the party, people are still coming, even up till last week. People are still coming. So you need to really, really organize this, you know, so that people don't just step in. You got to enforce that because you have a home now. You need to start thinking and planning towards how to make up your, you know, your home and all of that. So, you know, this is the much I thought I should discuss with you. And showcase, take this as an open talk, open discussion, you know, on the YouTube, okay? Because obviously I couldn't reach you personally to talk to you about this, so I felt we all, you know, that are, you know, following you and enjoying your content and your personality and the Abu Hanzi as an African family. We're all a family, so we should be able to open up to each other, tell each other, you know, how we feel. I mean, I'm not 100% correct, but at least air your voice here and there. So if you find this offensive, I apologize. It's not intentional. I'm not taking you for granted. Rather, I take you as a family, as a friend, and I can only but use this medium to showcase so that even other people who might be in the same position, or other women or other guys, mostly ladies, who might be having the kind of thought that Rocio is having now, could take one or two cues from what I'm, you know, saying here, and you know, make amends. You know, it is beautiful to have you, Rocio, as an in-law within Africa. You know, always focus on the reasons why you took that decision in the first place. Know that life is what you make out of it. Okay, where you find yourself in life, you can make a home out of it, and don't always compare from where you're coming from. You cannot compare the Western world with Africa, not even Africa city, but Africa village. So the expectations is that you need to make that home. Make the, you know, the home. You know, you guys are vloggers. You know, you're travelers, so you will have opportunities of venturing out and coming back. But you know, focus more. You know, speak to Marwa, tell him, you know, your mind, and you both should work at it. Be prayerful. I know Congrats Mom and the family and Marwa are prayerful family. Seek the face of God on this as well. And just stride, keep striding, keep doing your best. Keep doing your best. Reach out. Okay? So that's all I really have here to mention. Okay? So if you haven't already, or if you just stumble onto my video, or if you're a member of my a subscriber, please, if you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe, like, share, make some comment, so that we can grow as a family. Like I said, I'm quite new on the YouTube, and I'm growing, and through this I hope I grow. All right, so I want to thank you very much, guys, for the opportunity that you're listening here, that you've listened to me blabbing away, with some advice. So this is an open advice, actually, an open talk. Feel free to leave a comment if you think what I'm saying is okay, or if you think I shouldn't have been saying this. Then of course you can also tell me as well. Okay, but I want to thank you very much for your time. Okay, I'm just walking home now from the park. So it's a pleasure having you guys. So there we go, just walking back home. Let me take this opportunity to mention how much I've known you, Marwa, from when you were Rocio in is it Brazil or one of those countries? You were put. I've seen you guys there together. From also when she was carrying you on a bike, like a scooter bike. I also knew when she was coming to. I didn't know she was actually coming to Yabohanze when I saw her in France on transit, and she stayed in a guy's house. Who I think hosted her, or was Airbnb. That was when I saw her in France, and I was saying to myself, "Oh, that's the girl. Where is she going to?" And then the following day, I realized she was really in Yabohanze, and it was there for the party and all of that. And here we are today. So it's been a long journey. Okay, I wish you guys the best of life. Enjoy yourselves. Look after each other. Okay, talk to each other. All right, share moments together, and it's a pleasure. I pray for you guys as well. Okay, and I wish you happy life. Okay, together. It's been a pleasure. So there you go. Guys, I'm going to call it a day now. It's been a pleasure having the opportunity of being with you today, speaking and laying this open advice, or rather open talk. Please reach out. My name is I am Pato on YouTube. Pato is spelled Patooh. I am Pato. Please like, subscribe, share, make some comments, hit the notification button so that when I upload a video, you'll be notified. Okay, leave a comment, let me know your thoughts and what you think about today's video. So it's been a pleasure. Thank you guys. All right, so it's a pleasure. I'd like to thank you very much for your time and to wish you a happy day. Enjoy the rest of today, and bye for now. Okay, bye for now, guys. Cheers. Bye now.